I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become. Eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end on myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now. They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue. 'Cause this is me when I cut out all of the shallowness and everything I suppressed to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and this is Crafty Nights. Okay, so every Wednesdays, I go live alone or solo, and every weekends, I normally go live with my dear crafty sisters, Charlene and Susan. It's just that Susan is right now on vacation, and Charlene hopefully will be able to join us over the weekend. So again, thank you so much for those joining us early today. Of course, we had earlier on Jenna in the chat, and of course Linda saying magandang gabi. Okay, magandang gabi is a Filipino term. Magandang gabi means good evening. Maganda is good. Gabi is evening. Yes, it's evening where I am right now. I am Mommy Lala and I am from the Philippines. And for my friends joining us from the other side of the globe, good morning to you all. Yes, Caroline, good morning. Good morning as well, my friend. Yes, I'm so happy that at least I was able to watch your live. Okay, on replay. Live on replay. There you go. Yes, and Ninang Sexy, good evening po and see you on Norman's celebration this Friday. Same with Miro. Hello po. Mega love shout out. I've been watching some of Lynn's work. Ay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Linda, and were you able to see Lynn's work where she actually found used Gretchen's work with us when we were during Craft Every Day in August, and she created a garden post or sign using that same technique, right? So there you go. Thank you so much again. It's raining here. Oh my. Yes. So I know that I don't know where Florida is, but I heard that some of our friends actually there are several relatives who have actually had to evacuate those who are in I think the path of the storm somewhere in Florida. So I pray that you all are safe. Okay, and if you are able to watch this, at least hopefully this will keep you away from the worries about the storm. But again, of course, please do keep safe. I watched that garden flag video. There you go. Yes, it came out amazing, right, Linda? Oh, what happened to? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so when I transition to different kinds of Okay, it has to be this Lala. Okay, it came out amazing. Indeed, indeed. All right, so for they are under hurricane. Yes, there you go. Hurricane watch. Here in the Philippines, every from June, July, August, September, sometimes even up to December, we do experience the most number and worst number of worst kinds of storms here in the Philippines. But so for the past couple of weeks, we have been, experiencing a lot of them. But so far this week and last week, there have been several thunderstorms and stuff like that, but nothing really like major. So at least we have a little bit of a reprieve from that one. So again, those who are experiencing it right now, please do stay safe. All right, so for today, what I'm going to be working on, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, is KCC, or KCC stands for Kendra's Card Challenge. And I'm going to show you what we call the mystery kits. Okay, so what is a mystery card kit? Okay, so a mystery card kit. You on, okay, I would just like to, of course, when you receive this set of mystery card making sampler kits, okay, you will see that it comes with, okay, it comes in a pack where you will see that there is a QR code. Okay, so if you scan that QR code with your phone, okay, and then you will see what actually is inside the kit, right? So sometimes you'd see, oh my, I love this paper, I love this sentiment. Okay, where did it come from, right? So Kendra provides all of that through the information through the QR code. So when you scan the QR code, it will tell you, okay, so this is the first kit. Okay, this is for the month of August. Okay, so for the month of August, this is the kit that I got. Okay, it's called Hello Fall Mystery Card Making Kit Sampler, and it's featuring the paper from Pink and Main. Okay, and then as you go through, the, what do you call this, the pack, then you will see the actual name. So like this came from a 5 by 5 by 8.5 paper pad. Okay, and then you have colored cardstock, you have gold sticky gems. So everything that you see inside the kit has been enumerated. All right, and there are actually links for you to be able to go to that specific product, right? And there is even a part there where you can go ahead and Kenja sometimes often also links video inspiration for the specific, card kit. Okay, in case you don't know exactly what you're gonna do with it, right? So another kit that I have, as I said, I'm gonna be doing too, okay, is the Ocean Life Mystery Card Making Kit Sampler. And this is the one that just arrived the other day. And this is for the month of September. Again, okay, this came from, inspired by the papers from Pink and Maine. And then as you go down, you would see, the actual different, details about the inclusions in the kit. Like it's Ocean Life 6x6 paper pad. Okay, and then of course you have a colored cardstock inside. You have a Galaxy sticky gems, and you have ocean animals dies and coral reef dies. Okay, those are the ones that Kendra used to create some of the die cuts that are included in the kit. Again, these are just samplers, okay? And for you to be able to actually, get this mystery card making sampler kit, you'll say, so Lala, how do we get hold of this? Okay, simple. Okay, again, as I mentioned earlier on, the mystery card making kit samplers is actually a perk that you get as a member of Kenja's Patreon. Okay, so you become a patron on Kenja's Patreon. All right. So, and again, as I mentioned, this is how Kendra is able to provide Kenja's Card Challenge free for everyone. So you might now say, what is Kenja's Card Challenge? Kenja's Card Challenge is a quarterly card making challenge where you can make 15 awesome cards from just 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper. And this is free for all. So all you need to do is to actually go to Kenja's Patreon, page, and then you can actually already join. See, you'll see there is one that is free. Okay, hold on. I just need to... Okay, so it's actually free. All right. Now, if you do want to get additional perks, and because also you want to, because you're so happy with what you are experiencing with Kenja's Card Challenges, you want to support Kenja, you can absolutely do so. There are different tiers. So when you go to Kenja's Patreon, it's patreon.com, and then go to Cards by Kenja, you would see that there is a tab there that says Home, Post, Collection, Chat, Shop, Membership. When you click on Membership, you'll see this. Yes, there's an absolutely free one, and you are so welcome to join, right? So when you click on that one, you'll get access to the PDF. So right now we are on Kendra's Card Challenge 15, right? And you still have several days to actually submit your last set for Kenja's Card Challenge 15 on Kenja's Card Challenge Facebook group. Okay. And then if you do want to upgrade your membership, right? So we have the $2 per month, right? So just with $2, all right, so you will get the following, right? So you get Patreon updates, you'll get general support, of course, when you're using the Kenja's Card Challenge if you don't understand how to actually use it. And of course, you have early access to de-stash sales. Awesome, right? And then we have what we call your official patron. Okay, so official patron is just $5 a month, right? And you get just some of the perks here. You see printer-friendly version of the PDF download, right? So sometimes when we download the free one, it's not as, nice as you want it to be because it's not the printer-friendly version, okay? But on the $5 per month upgrade, okay, you get the following. So access to archive challenges. Let's say you're just starting on Kenja's Card Challenge 15. So you missed 14. All right, so you can, you can get access to the previous one if you become part of, the $5 a month or the official patron tier. All right, you also get whatever was given in the earlier tier. At the same time, patron shout out, bonus printables, which I love so much, right? So this may include, additional sketches, or sometimes digital papers, or sometimes digital sentiments, or sometimes all. Right? So it varies, but there is one every month. Okay. And you can get access to that on the $5 per month. Okay. And then finally, you have the all access patron. And this is where you can actually get, okay, this card making sampler kits on a monthly basis, right? So it's $10 on top of the mystery card making kit sampler. You also get all the privileges from the previous tiers. At the same time, patron only updates and patron shout outs, and of course, archived challenges. And finally, if you are so inclined to help out and you really love, all the freebies and perks, you will absolutely love being the VIP patron level. This is $25 a month, because here, if in the all access patron you get mystery card making kit samplers, here you will get the whole kit. All right, so you get the mystery card making kit, which includes paper, cardstock, die cuts, and stamps or dice, plus embellishments. So if you live outside the US, you do have to pay for the shipping. All right, there you go. And of course, there's a thank you gift handmade card each month made by Kendra. Another add-on for this here. And there is a VIP members only live stream on a quarterly basis. And of course, all the other stuff that is included in the previous tier. So that is actually how you can, get a hold of all of these things. Again, all of these things are actually included in the description of this video, right? So if you do want to get a hold of all the things that I am mentioning, yes, you can go ahead and go to those links. Okay. There is nothing there for me. Okay, it's not an affiliate link. Okay, I just want to lead you to where you want to go. All right. So finally, go and start. But okay, before that, okay, I will just go ahead and check the chat. Okay. Okay. Yes, they're east of. Okay, so Linda, you're actually probably near the storm, so please do stay safe. Say cyclones are hurricanes. Okay, same storms, exactly. So please be safe for you guys. Oh, I have no sound. Oh no. Hello, 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 hello. Now, can you hear me? In this one. Hello, hello. Where can you not hear me? Hello, hello, hello. This one. Okay. Okay, I know already. Okay, you're back. Yes, I think it was in this one, because when I was preparing a while ago, the sound kept, background sound was kept on playing, so I muted it. So sorry about that. There was one scene that I had. And I thank you so much, because I wasn't looking at the chat. Annie, hello. Annie, I was actually was able to watch your live, but it was like, I think, last 15-20 minutes. So I didn't comment anymore, but I was watching. So again, amazing community you have, Annie. Okay. Hi, Shanna. Thank you so much, Shanna, for dropping by. I know Shanna is in the midst of her very much needed and well-deserved vacation. But have you guys watched her card roulette? Okay, card. She actually put it together. She set it up and she actually uploaded it yesterday. It is super awesome, guys. If you have not seen that, okay, I have. Yes, we hear you now. Thank you so much. I hardly suggest you check it out. She is on vacation, but she brought everything. So I was like saying in the chat. So when a crafter goes on vacation, what is in her crafty bag, right? So she did show us what she brought along, so that, as she said, she didn't want to break her, crafty streak when it comes to craft roulette, because she's been very consistent in submitting and joining. All right, so let's go now. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, I'll be doing 2 months August and September. Because the August one, the mystery card making kit for August got delayed again because of the series of storms, and there were like several 2 to 3 holidays in the past month. So when there's a holiday, so there's no work, no government work, no private, and no school, right? So I guess that's why the mail came, came in late. But for the month of September, it actually arrived the other day. So I'll do both tonight. Okay. So as I mentioned, I will also use the card cut essential dies. Okay, these are very, if you are joining, or if you plan to join, or you are joining Kendra's Card Challenge, do you know why this card cut essential dies are actually super awesome? Look at it okay, the die is actually 6x6. So that in itself will give you an idea. Right? Remember, Kendra's Card Challenges starts out with 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper. So yes, this actually would fit your 6x6 pattern paper, right? And most of the time, okay, Kendra's Card Sketches includes squares in this size. Okay, also, sentiment strips, okay, strips like rectangular strips like that. Circles of this size. Okay, so that's the nice thing. So it actually complements or can complement your Kendra's Card challenges sketches. So I said, knowing that, why not use this for the mystery card making kit samplers, right? So that's what I'm gonna do today. All right, so let's start first with the one for the month of August. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier on, this is originally what came in the mail. Okay, I will show you first what it actually included. Of course, it came in this one, right? So it came in this. Okay, so and then you'll just scan the QR code so that, okay, as I mentioned a while ago, you will get all the details, right? So all the details. So this is, I think, one of the part where I had no audio. Okay, so it came with that. Okay, and then it came with this paper, with this pattern paper. So it came with 2 solid cardstock and 2 pattern paper. Okay, so this and this. But look at this, and they all were like this size. Okay, cut into A2. Okay, A2 is 4.5 by 4.25 by 5.5, right? And then this is the same, but okay, look at what I did. Okay, so I actually already separated it because I want this one to be with this, and this one I will use with this one. Okay, and of course it also came with this one, okay, the one that says Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, it actually came in just white, okay, stamped on a white cardstock, medium cardstock, and then it came with this twine, a white and gold one. All right, and this 2 die cut leaves. Okay, so what I'm adding is actually the card base. Okay, a top folding one for an A2 size card. That's what I'm adding. Okay, so I'm adding 2 because I'm gonna make 2 cards out of this mystery card making kit sampler. Okay, and so what I'm going to do first, okay, is this one. Okay, so let us put this aside first. Okay, so the thing with this one, okay, is, okay, so remember this one, okay, I'll put it out. Okay, so as I told you, this one, okay, is one of the what do you call this, pattern paper. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me find the way how it was actually, okay, together so that you can see. Okay, there you go. See, it used to be, okay, there. So it used to be one whole, okay, let me see, where did I cut this. Okay, let me see. Okay, so from there, okay, so it was like that. Okay, and then this was on this side. Okay, so that is, okay, so that's the second pattern paper that was included. So what I did, okay, what I actually did was to cut this, okay, into this sizes. Okay, so now I have this, and I have that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually for this one is, okay, I am going to make it look like this. Okay, so hold on, where is my die cut? Okay, so what I did was to get coordinating solid cardstocks. Okay, so using the Card Cut Essential Dies 2, okay, I cut this square. Okay, this inner square, that inner square. Okay, so I basically got that one. Okay, okay, no, not this one. Sorry. This one. Okay, the other one. Okay, so that I put the yellow, okay, solid cardstock and got this 4. Okay, so that's how, okay, this is from Card Cut Essential Dies 1. Okay, so I did that. So I have, I have this 4 squares. Okay, and then I also have, okay, so what I plan to do is to cut this, okay, to cut this, what do you call this, essential, this card pattern cardstock into this as well. Okay, and then this one, if you would see, okay, is the same size. This is okay as this one, but if you will see, this has no markings. This is very plain. But if you cut it through this, it will have that stitched border, right? So what I'm gonna do is make it have a stitched border. So I'm gonna put the pre-cut paper onto the Card Cut Essential Dies like so. Okay, and then this one, okay, I will put it there and I will cut another one. So I will cut 3 squares using the pattern paper. Okay, I will put it aside first. Okay, and I will, okay, I will get the, okay, so this is kind of big. Okay, so this is my manual. Okay, it's a Fun Stamper's Journey. It looked like the old Spellbinders die. I love this because it's so easy to actually, what do you call this? It's so easy to crank it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, so I'm gonna put this pattern paper, okay, onto the Card Cut Essential Dies. Again, it's like exactly the same size as this die. It has been pre-cut already. But what I'm going to do is I want to have that stitched border feels to it, right? So now I'm gonna pass it through, okay, my die cutting machine like so. Okay, I know it's kind of big. Okay, I don't want to, what do you call this, zoom it out. So you'll just have to like see it. Okay, watch my whole table, what do you call that? Move. All right, so I'll move it now. Okay, so maybe when I'm doing that, I'll just put, okay, so it's faster. I'll just put it's beside me. Okay, so there you go. So now you will see, look. You see? Now it has stitched borders, right? So when you put it like that, you now have the awesome stitch border, which you didn't have earlier on. You just had the regular cut paper like so, right? So I just, okay, the washi tape. Okay, so that's a tacky tape that I place. Since it's a tacky tape, it doesn't ruin your paper. So that is now what it looks like, right? And using the same die from the Card Cut Essentials Dies 1, I will now create the 4 stitch borders. Okay, so now again, I have that one with the stitched border already. Okay, now I want to create 3 more. Okay, so I will use again, okay, the Card Cut Essential dies. I'll just put it on top. Okay, put a washi tape to hold it in place so that when I run it through the die cutting machine, it's not gonna move because it's already like almost exactly the same size, okay, as the die, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this through my die cutting machine. Again, if your die is big and it has a wide flat thing on top, it's gonna be easier for die cutting machine, whether electronic or manual, to twist it a little bit so that when it passes through your machine, it's not passing through this one whole thing that's so hard, but rather, just a bit, just a small strip of that. Okay, slowly. Okay, so it's easier to crank. Okay, I'm on a sideways because I'm running it through my die cutting machine. Okay. All right, and there you go. As you can see. Okay, so I will get that. And I'll be getting that. All right. So let me see if I want to first to move to make it 3 or just make it 2. Let's see. So my plan is, since they're both the same size, right? So my plan is to like offset it a little bit. Because if you put this here, pattern on paper, pattern on pattern, you won't be able to see it. Okay, but if you put it exactly on top, it's going to be exactly the same. So it's not going to be seen. But if you offset it a little bit, like so, there, you will see that you can find the details, okay, and you will be able to see it. So I plan to put it like that, okay, and then, of course, this one came with a kit, okay. So I decided that I would want to put, okay, these are the sentiment strips. So you have this: thankful, grateful, blessed, be thankful, and with sympathy. So I'm not using with sympathy. I'm going to keep that for future use. I'm not going to use be thankful always, but I want to use thankful, grateful, and blessed. And I want to put it here. Okay, but it's like longer than this one, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on top of it. Okay, and then I'm going to adhere it to that one. Like so. Okay, and then whatever is in excess, if you turn it around, excuse me, you can easily snip off the excess. So there you go. You have, come on camera. Thankful, grateful, blessed. There you go. Okay, that I will put over there like so. So that is how this card is gonna look like. All right. Or it can be, I actually can add one more. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. It looks a little bit too, but yeah, maybe it can. Okay, because I still have this strip of pattern paper from that one. So maybe, yes, I will go through it one more time with this one. Okay, so let me go back to the chat a bit. Okay. Oh, hello, my friends. Okay. Hello, Wims. Good evening. Yes, Wim saying hi to everybody. Oh, sorry. Wrong scene again. Okay, it has to be here. All right. So, hello from Wims to everybody in the chat. Hi, Wims, Shanna. Yes, and it's also Caroline. And oh my gosh, Gaz! Yes, Gaz is finally able to join us because I think he has been working 77 hours straight for the past week, guys. So we need to really give, Gaz, confetti mind blown, my dear friend. I'm mind blown. Right? And I want to give you, balloons. Okay, guys, we salute you, my dear friend, right? You should be sleeping. Have you slept? I hope that you have slept the whole morning and that you are just having your lunch right now and watching us as well. Okay, there you go. Hello, Gas from Wims. Yes, everybody's greeting everybody. All right, there you go. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Thank you, thank you. So going back, as I mentioned, I said, okay, I still have this strip of paper. So you know what? Let's do one more, right? So let's make it, an uneven three. Right? So instead of just two, let's make it an uneven three. So as you can see, this card cut essential dies, even though you already have, strips of, pattern paper or paper, you can still use them, right? Because I like my papers to have that stitched feeling, right? To have that stitched look. It makes it more awesome, right? So there you go. I'll just die cut this, guys. Hold on. Okay. Because it's too big for the table. So there you go. Since I'm using the 6x6 die, so I have to use the bigger. Okay, so there you go. So now we do have this, the 3. Okay, and then this is all what is left of my paper, the pattern paper, which I actually can use for future projects. So I will keep that aside now. And then, of course, this is the one that I said I wanted to use. Okay, and then we will just put dimension into that one, and that would be my card for my first card for the August one. Of course, there's a second one, guys. Okay, so this is just going to be the first one. So normally, as I mentioned, the mystery card making kits, samplers, I don't add anything. As is where is, okay, that's it. But as I said, I wanted to make use of, now that I have the card cut essential dies that's available at Pink and Main, because they actually were the ones who created this for Kendra and designed by Kendra. So I have it. So why not use it, right? Anyway, this is also, a Kendra's mystery card making kit. So I'm sure that the pieces that she gave us might work. And indeed, it did, right? So it's, it coordinates our, what do you call this? Almost the same sizes as, the ones, that we actually can use for KCC. And at the same time, this awesome dies. Okay, is it opening the right way? Okay, there you go. Okay. And so, as I mentioned, it's gonna be this way. And this one's gonna be this way. And this one's gonna be that way. There you go. Let's have a little bit of a symmetry thingy so it's nicer to look at. And then I will layer this with that one like that. Right? So that's how it's gonna look like, guys. Right? Again, just you will see that with this card cut essential dies, you made the card making, the mystery kit even pop out better because of the stitched borders that actually provides that the what do you call this, the dies provide. Where are my foam tape? Hold on, guys, I just need to get my foam All right, so I wanted to get my foam so it's easier to like layer them. Right? Again, look what I did with the pattern paper. Okay, let me just focus. There you go. You see? It has stitch borders. Before it was really, really plain. Right? So even though they're just probably, what do you call this? They're just going to probably be like scraps that you have or something. Right? So you can still level it up, okay, by doing what I just did. Okay, so I'll just do this one first. See, I'm not measuring anything, guys. I'm just basically eyeballing things here, more or less the same, aligned to that one over there. I do like symmetry in a sense. Okay, I forgot that this one I want to layer. Oops, I'm out of frame. Sorry about that one. Okay. So make it more or less like the same as that one. Do you see it, guys? There you go. And now I'm going to do the one in the middle. Okay. Okay, so the base, okay, is going to be like so. Although they're like almost the same color, but doesn't matter. Again, this one has a pattern. The add-on from to this mystery card making kit are just the yellow, okay, the mustard yellow solid cardstock that I added, so that the pattern on pattern will have a break. Okay, and that is provided by the break from this pattern paper. I mean from the cardstock, solid cardstock. There you go. And then I will put this one, the thankful, grateful, and blessed. Okay. Since everything is already raised, so let's make this one flat. Okay, there you go. That's the thankful, grateful, and blessed. So you see that those stitches that were created by using the card cut, not cricket, card cut essential dies really provided that added, somehow added touch to this card that made it really nice, right? So we can add a little bit of bling into that. Okay, but we will do so later on when we're finished with the other one, so that let's see if I have enough. Again, that one I will just use what's included in the kit. Okay, so that's for card number 1 for this, okay, mystery kit. Okay, again, there's 2. Okay, so for every kit that I have today, this is for the August, I will create 2. Okay, so for this one, what I decided to do is, okay, of course, I added this card base, right? Okay, but look at this one. Okay, so it came with a chocolate brown, and this pattern paper. Okay, which I felt it really complements each other. That's why I decided to put the brown and this together. Okay, and then this, this mustard yellow and this pattern together, and that brown. Okay, so for this one, and it came with this sentiment, Happy Thanksgiving. Again, this was all white. But what I did was, because if I put it here, there's brown, there's yellow, there's light yellow, but there's no white anywhere. So I felt that the white was somehow out of place, right? So what I did here was to get a pouncer, okay, and then just got my mustard seed distress oxide. Okay, so just added a little bit of color. Okay, and then so from the white, originally all white cardstock with the Happy Thanksgiving sentiment, what I did was to, pounce on that color. Okay, I didn't want it to be very, very dark, but because I still want the Thanksgiving, which is actually stamped in colored, okay, with colors, okay, to still, be very much visible. So I just added a little bit of it so that you would see how I actually did it, right? So you would see that at the outer one, that's where I initially like stamp, so it's darker, and then as as the ink becomes a little bit less and lighter, and then I move on to the middle. Okay, and then now that I'm happy about it, okay, I really love this bouncer, guys. All right, and then now what I'm gonna do is, yes, most people hate it, some love it. Okay, I will now fussy cut this one. Okay, so I will fussy cut it. And now that white background is gone. Right? So it now has the same, more or less color, theme, or palette. Okay, a monochromatic one, so to speak, because it's like all yellows and oranges, more or less. Okay, this fall theme color, okay, is retained. Because again, I felt that if I'm gonna use this to paper, right? So I felt that it's just so starkingly white and bright that somehow it feels off. Okay, so that's why I decided to do it this way. Okay, so I added color onto this white background of a sentiment. Okay, again, this sentiment has been provided for us by Kendra already. All right, so that's what it looks like now. Looks like right now. Okay, and then, of course, okay, so there is this and this. Okay, and of course, this one, it's the same, right? So I'm gonna cut about a quarter inch on all sides. Okay. Okay, there you go. First and foremost, let me check on the chat again before I continue. All right. So, hi, Michelle. Yes, I've seen Michelle in our other friends' live. So, thank you so much for dropping by, Michelle. First time here. Woohoo! And therefore, you deserve a balloon. Okay, where is my falling balloon? It's not falling. Hopefully, it will fall soon. I don't know where it is. Okay, there you go. It's delayed. Thank you so much, Michelle, for dropping by. All right, so, okay. And everybody saying hi to Michelle, Linda, Shanna as well. I love the pattern on that yellow. Right, Linda? Have to go. Bye, Caroline. Have a wonderful day as well. There you go. Thank you so much, Wims. Love the brown and the yellow. I used to hate fussy cutting, but I have learned to appreciate it as a meditative process. Indeed, right, Michelle? In my case, I got to love fussy cutting because there is no other option. I didn't have a brother's scan and cut, right? So, and so what I do is I fussy cut. Okay, so therefore, what you see here, guys, is okay. So these two leaves were actually already part of the kit. Okay, so these are die cuts. Okay, with texture. Okay, so dry embossed leaves and cut. Okay, by Kendra. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make what do you call this? I'm going to cut a half. Okay, or a quarter of an inch border on all of its sides. Okay, I mean on one of its sides. Okay, so I'm not even, measuring it accurately. I'm eyeballing things. Okay, again, it's not rocket science, so it's okay. There you go. You can see. That's how it's gonna look like. And then I will put my leaves like so. Okay, and then I will put my sentiment like so. Okay, but then I would, yes, you would say, somehow it gets now, before the white was strikingly white against this color of the background and the leaves, but now it feels like it's lost in, all of these. So what I actually did was to get another of this solid cardstock. and got my, my essential dies. Okay, and I cut this. Okay, so you would say, but how are you able to make two sides stitched when the die has this long of a die? Right? So basically what I did, my friends, is to first cut it, run it through my die cutting machine this way. So this one is not stitched, right? After running it through, so this one will be stitched, the three sides. Okay, what I did was to lift this, okay, and then put this unstitched side onto the other side. Okay, you know that this is already stitched, this three parts, right? So when you put it onto this one, you would feel somehow it would lock, right? Because this stitches are on the dies are actually evenly distributed. And so when you feel that you are already on, somehow, okay, it locked, okay, and then I added just washi tape and then I run it through my die cutting machine. But when I run it through my die cutting machine, my friends, okay, so I did like that. Okay, I just run it through just maybe halfway up to here. Okay, just up to there. And then now you have both sides. Even though it's a smaller piece of paper, I am still able to use, okay, this die, okay, which has a stitch border, which is about, more than just a little bit half of the die. So that's a trick that, you can also use. So no matter how small, okay, your strip of paper is, if it's not, you needed it to be bigger than this square, but it's longer, but it's not as long as this one. So that's the trick, my friends. So you can also do that, right? So now that I have this, okay, I can now put it as a mat, okay, for those leaves. At the same time, my sentiment, right? So that's how it's gonna look like, right? So now what about this one? I have this strip of, twine. Okay, so I was thinking that I wanted to put it like around, like a border onto this one. But then it's gonna be so hard to actually, like stick it. Okay, like so. And it's not gonna be enough, right? So I decided that I will just, create a little bow like so. Okay, so you create that little bow. Okay, like so. Okay, and then what you are going to do next, okay, is to just put that on either side, okay, of this, and then attach it with a tape. So that is how it's gonna be, or it could be on this side, maybe on that side. Yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so let's put that first in. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get a very, very tiny double-sided tape, right? Since this is fabric and ribbon and twine, I find that it is best to adhere it with a double-sided tape. Okay, so it's gonna look like this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna run it through like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put a very, very tiny, again, double-sided tape like so. Okay, and then get my scissors and tuck it at the back, and then do the same thing at the other end. Okay, and then tuck it also a little bit and tuck it at the back. Okay, and then what you do is you just remove the release tape. Okay, and then just put your ribbon on top of that one and then tuck it at the back. Do the same thing on the other end. Okay, so this is how I deal with twines and ribbons. Okay, whether I'm scrapbooking or card making. Okay, that is how I do it. Okay, there you go. And then now I can put it onto, okay, my card like this. Okay. Let me see. I'm glad you like it, Michelle. Okay, she said, love the balloons. Thank you so much again, Michelle. And I love your avatar. It's a unicorn. It's a very cute unicorn. And thank you so much that you dropped by and that you found us. Okay, so I normally go live on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights here in the Philippines. So that's about 8:30 to 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, or 7:30 okay to 8 a.m. Central. Okay, and then we will now put the leaves. Oh, and I forgot. Okay, the reason I did that, we also have Robert Mercado. Hi, Robert. Thank you so much for dropping by. I think it's your first time. Yes, I hope that you are liking crafting because this is a crafty channel most of the time. All right, so okay, I want to layer that leaf, the first leaf, okay, that I'm going to be using for tonight. Okay, so do I have a strip of, I do have one that was already in strips. I don't think I have it here though. So I'm just going to get some of these. So I want it to be a little bit raised. Okay, so will it be the first or the second that I want to raise? Hold on. Let me check. So maybe, you know what? I'll do the raised leaf on the second one. Okay. So for the first one, let's just make it flat. Okay. Let's just stick it directly onto the page. Okay, like so. All right. That's how it's going to look like. Okay, and then we're going to layer in this other leaf. Like so. Okay. There you go. So you see that there's a little bit of a texture, or I mean layer. Okay, and then we will put in our, oh, I forgot. Okay, paper surgery. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do this. That I want to put this at the back. Okay, hold on. Okay, we can do this. We will do a paper surgery later on. Okay, I actually want to put this at the bottom. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So see, it's only paper. It's okay. Are you guys okay? It's only paper. Don't worry. I'll just add on a little bit of adhesive again onto that one and put them back. Like so. There you go. They're back. They're back and they're fine. They're okay. Right? And then now, we just add adhesive onto our sentiment. Okay, happy Thanksgiving. There you go. And of course, to finish it all off, you just add it onto your card base like so. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right. That's how it's done. Right? So let me see if I can see there was a gem that's included. I don't know where it is though. Maybe when I flipped it, they fell out. I can't find them. Okay, but anyway, so we'll just have to use the blings that I have here. But there was a bling. Okay, let me see. Maybe it was incorporated in the other one. But this one also has gems. You know what? I'll just add my own gems. Give me a second. I will just go grab the gems that I have here. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you, Shanna. Shanna said, cute card. There you go. Cute card. Thanks, Shanna. I hope you're having a great time. Are you at the beach right now? Or did you go out to check out the morning sun? Okay, and it's actually really nice to see sunrise right in the beach. It's like it's so huge, right? So when you're there over there. Okay, so let me see. Let me put something here, here, and here. All right, so let's go for that look. Okay, and let's go get some. Let's go get some of these. Which one do you think? Okay, the lighter yellow or the darker yellow? Let's go for that. For the lighter ones. Okay, so that it sparkles. Really, really sparkles. Okay. Okay. Come on. These gems aren't obeying me, guys. Hold on. The gem picker somehow isn't working. It's so hard to pick it up on its back. There you go. Come on. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so they will dry clear. All right, so there you go. Oh, you weren't even seeing that. Sorry about that. Okay, and then let's put something on this. Thankful, grateful, and blessed. Okay, so maybe one over there, one over there. Okay, and maybe another one here. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's make it. Although normally we don't do even numbers. Somehow I just felt that I like it like that. I don't care if it's even. I know they said the rule of odds died. So for today, we're putting the rule of odds out and put even number of rhinestones or faux gems onto this one. So there you go. This is our first set. This is the set for the month of August. Okay. There you go. It says Happy Thanksgiving. We colored in that originally very, very stark white. Okay. Hold on. I still see a little bit of white seeping through. So I'm just pouncing on it a little bit more. There you go. That's better. Okay, you see again the stitch borders. That's from the Essential Dies. Card Gut Essential Dies. And this is the other one. All right, so that's the 2 cards from the first Mystery Card Making Kit. Again, this is from the Hello Fall. Okay, again, the papers are from Pink and Maine. So now let's do the second kit, which is for the month of May. All right, so for the month of May, it is the Okay, Hello Ocean. Okay, or Ocean Life Mystery Card Making Kit Sampler. All right, so for this one, okay, so let's put the finished card over here. Okay, so now let's go on to the second one. So in the second one, I also will be using, okay, the card cut essential dies. Just like the previous one, it came in the mail. Okay, like this, of course, in the mail. And then when you open it up, this one now has the following. Okay, I will just clean my table a little bit from the first card because I can barely move. There's too much paper on my table. All right, so I actually decided to again make two cards. Okay, so but I want to show you what was originally included. Okay, so originally included, of course, you have one of the two solid cardstock, this pattern paper, this border, stitch border. Again, this came as is or is in this kind of dimension. Okay, and then it also came with this strip of pattern back-to-back pattern paper. Okay, what else did it come with? It came with this die cut of like a kelp, okay, or an underground or under the sea flora. And then it came with this stamp sentiment that says, "You are great." Come on. There you go. You're great. Okay. So that is what came in the kit. Okay. But this is the one I'm going to use for one of the cards. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So there's this. Okay. So there are this two. Okay. This also came in the kit. Okay. This two. They are, okay, stamped and colored images of stones. Okay. There's two. Okay, so that came in the sampler kit. Okay, so this one, and I will be using that in my first card. Okay, but in my first card, I will be using, okay, the add-on. Okay, of course, the card base. It's a white card base. So these are the add-ons that I am using. Okay, and I will also be using, okay, this two, okay, this one, the circular stitched die cut from the card cut essential dies number. I forgot what number is this. I think 1. Okay, there you go. So I just run it through, and this is what I got. Okay, so I will add this to this card, and another one. Okay, I die cut. Okay, this one, using this die again as an add-on for this card. Now, this one, later, I will actually cut and make 2 strips like this. Okay, so I will begin using the dies from the card cut essential dies. This is for one of the cards. Okay, and of course, this one came with, okay, the gem, the faux gem, which I will use later. So that also came with the mystery card making kit. Okay, so the next card I'm going to be making from this Ocean Life mystery card making kit is this one. So for this one, okay, this is the second solid card stock that came. Okay, and this is the second, okay, pattern strip. Okay, it came exactly this size. Okay, and then these 2 pattern papers, okay, also came as is, pre-cut like this. Okay, here. And then the sentiment, okay, is thanks for all your kelp. Right? Instead of your kelp. And then this ephemera of anchor. Okay, so this all came from the kit. Okay, so what I'll be adding from there is actually this, okay, from an additional solid cardstock. again, which I run through the Card Essentials die to create this. Okay, this chevron like border. Okay, like so. Okay, so if you cut the paper and run it through, you actually get two. Okay, so this one and this one onto this one. This is how it looks like. It's going to look like that. And then when you get it, it's going to look like this. Right? So that's the add-on I'm going to be using for this card and this card. And of course, I will also be using, okay, remember the 2 pattern paper that came with it? Okay, I will be making it into these 2 strips. So I will die cut them. Again, this 2 came from the Card Cut Essentials die as well. So I'm mixing both the 1 and 2 in both of these cards that I'm making today. Okay, so let's start with the first one first. Okay, so this is the second. Let's start with this. Okay, so if you do have questions, just put them in the chat and I will try to answer them, my dear friends. There you go. Okay, Wim said, hello to Susan. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Good morning, my dear. Yes, we were all in Lynn's earlier on. And I think for some, I was even in Debbie J's. It was like, I started with Debbie J and then Lynn. And then, who else did? And I think I went to Annie. I watched so many of you guys today. Fun card, you are such a happy crafter. Thank you, Michelle. The colors have high contrast, but they work together. Exactly, right? So I think that's one of the strengths of Kendra. She is able to mix, awesome colors that normally they're not side by side. They're like opposite the color wheel. And then you would realize, oh, they're actually okay, right? So there you go. So let's continue on and assemble the first card that I want to create using, again, this is from the Ocean Life Mystery Cardmaking Kit sampler. Okay. So let's assemble this one. Okay. So it's going to look like this. Okay. And then, okay, instead of that, the monochromatic one, I want to make it into this, right? But then I want to make it this. Okay, or would it be nicer if I make it like that? Okay, let me think about that. But then that's only gonna be green. No, it's okay. Let me go for this because I will be adding this later on. Okay. So let me see. Yes, I want to do your grate over there. Oh, where are my 2 strips of paper? Okay. Oh, okay. This one. Okay, so this one I want to put over there. Okay. And then you are great. Okay, I think I was supposed to put my kelp over there and then my rocks over there. Okay. And then these 2 strips. Okay, so I want to turn this into, I initially wanted to turn it into that. Okay, but let me see if, okay, I do want to make it into that one. Okay, or create something like, see, nothing is set in stone, so to speak. Okay, so what if I do it like this? Okay, I'm trying to tweak, okay, my layout. Okay, so you know what? I think I won't be using that one. I think this is nicer. This is better if I just do it like this. Okay. a nice contrast so that there is orange, green, orange, like so. Now I just need to put my stones. Okay, like that, and then put it here like so. And my stones will be on the sentiment. Like so. Okay, I think that's a nicer one. Okay, let's not use this one then. All right, so that is how this card is gonna look like. What it's gonna look like. All right, so let's put it together now. See? There is no I don't even know what like I want to do with these cards, but I just have an overall more or less idea of what I want to make with it. But as you know, sometimes you can always change your mind, and that is absolutely fine, right? So I think with this sketch, with this pieces of paper that I have, I felt that it would be nicer if I tweaked it like so. Okay, there you go. And I'll put this one. Okay, so again, both sides are really, really nice, but I actually decided to... No, was it like that? No, it was like that. And then break it with this one. Okay, there you go. See, I almost made a mistake, guys. I almost made a mistake. Again. So, this card, making kit samplers are really awesome, right? So, if you can see, they come in already pre-cut for you most of the time. But it's made for an A2 size card most of the time, right? So, the nice thing about this one is that you can easily tweak it. And with this card cut essential dies, you see that even though you have just strips of paper, you don't have like a 6x6, you can easily put them onto it and still be able to create those cuts and have them have those stitch borders like what I did earlier on. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to raise it a little bit, but in my case, since I'm gonna turn it into a shaker box or a shaker card, not a shaker box, a shaker card. Okay, I'll just lay it flat. Okay, I'll just lay it flat like so. So you see the play of color. So you have orange, green, a darker green, and then you have orange again, right? So it's the play of this color palette, that I felt was really, I want to raise this one to create that nice, detail so that it's not all flat. Okay, as you know, I really normally, when I create anything, whether it be card, scrapbook, whatever, I like texture and I like putting in layers as well, right? And then I'll put this scalp flat because it's so hard to make it raise, right? Because it's very, very detailed. It's very tiny, right? So I'll just add adhesive onto it. Okay, like so. All right, and then adhere it onto that circle. Okay, this circle, that I cut from the card essential dies is actually just an add-on solid cardstock that coordinates with that one. Okay, and then I will put in my sentiment on top of it. But this one, if you see that your grate is too big, that it actually, so I will cut it. Okay, I will trim it so that it's not too, it's not too tall. Doesn't need to be that tall. Okay, so I will cut it. Okay, there you go. As you can see, I can just push it like that. Okay, and there you go. It now fits in this one. Okay, but then I want to really put it inside. So I will trim a little bit more on this side and a little more on that side. And let's see. And there you go. And we can even trim this, okay, and have it like a fishtail also onto that side. And make it go like that. Okay. Now, if you want, anyway, there's a little bit of white on that one. So I feel that let's make it, maintaining the white background is fine for this layout, like the one that I did the other time, because that one was really, it's all brown and yellow, that there's no white in any of, the card or the papers or any of the embellishments there. So I decided to color it in. But this one, I will let it be white. Okay, and then I will just, put it over here in the middle like so. And I'm going to put it like that in the middle. And I will put this, okay, hold on. I will put these stones, onto, this part of, as additional, elements, for this card. Okay, there you go. So those are the two stones. Okay, and then I'm just gonna stick this onto my card like so. And then let's put it onto the card base. Okay, and this is my card base. Right, it already has a card base. What am I saying? There you go. Right, so there is my card, right? And since this is like obviously underwater, all right, so let's change, it into, let's put something like, bubbles, that's coming out, from, the kelp or something like that. Okay, so let's put in those bubbles. Okay, so I have here like this that actually look like, bubbles. Okay, so let's get one more. There you go. So it looks like as if, there's water coming out. Okay, so let's make it an odd 5. Okay, an odd number 5. Okay, so let's add some more. Okay. 5 more of these. There you go. Ta-da! This is card number 1 for this one. All right. Again, I'm just working with what was in the kit. Okay, the only thing I added here, my friends, are this circle one, the solid cardstock that I cut with the Card Cut Essential dies, and this one. Otherwise, everything, and of course, the bubbles. All right, so let's assemble the last card. But before we do that, let's go back to the chat. Okay, and check out who is in the chat. Hi, Vicky. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much, Vicky. We have been in the chat in other groups as well this morning with Vicky and everybody else. Thank you, Shanna. Yes, good morning to everybody as well from Vicky and Susan. Beautiful card. Thank you. Bubbles are a nice touch, right? Okay, so let's create our second and final card for this kit. Again, I'm working with the Ocean Life Mystery Cardmaking Kit sampler, which I got for the month of September. Now, if you will subscribe or become a member and be part of the all access patron of Kendra, this is free or comes as a perk for that. But each of the sampler kits are different. So what you may get a different one. Okay. It might not be the same. Okay. So Kendra does curate all of this, but she tells us what's inside. And so I'm showing and telling you what I got. But this doesn't mean that if you are also in the all access and you get your mystery card making kit sampler for September, that you'll get the same. No, it's different. Just like, okay, my dear friends, I just want to show you something. Just like where is that? It's missing. Hold on, guys. Where is that? Just like what we have right now, okay, in Lynn's Easy Holiday Crafting Masterclass. I'm so happy to be part of this masterclass, and I will be teaching what we call the holiday card making. Okay, so I'll be part of this. There are actually 5 paid classes. Okay, so the kickoff will be by Meg, and the wrap up will be by Gaz, and the other classes will be taught by yours truly, and then 2 classes will be taught by Lynn, and 1 by Yvette, and 1 by Carrie. And who am I missing? I hope I'm not missing anyone. Yes, I think that's it. All right, so there you go. And of course, we have mystery boxes. Okay, so just like the mystery card making kit, so for the Easy Holiday Crafting, Lynn has curated together with the team a set of mystery boxes. So this mystery boxes is actually pegged at about $300 plus worth. But the thing is, each of these mystery boxes is absolutely unique. Right? So if you're looking for a perfect gift, okay, don't worry because it's not $300. It's worth, okay, the worth inside that is something like that. But, okay, you will only get it for the awesome price of $115. And that includes, if you do get the mystery box, all of the paid classes that I just showed you. Everything for life until the platform is open, you get, okay, on top of the mystery box that you're gonna get. All right, so that is such an awesome thing, right? So again, going back to my card for tonight, last but not the least, okay, so let's put aside the card base first. This is the solid card stock that came with this. This one, my friends, came in as pre-cut, but you know me, I like detail. So I said, normally before I got the Card Cut Essentials die, I would just stick it like so, right? But since I have both the Card Cut Essential dies 1 and 2, I realized, my friends, look, if I do this, I wanted this to be the front. It actually can fit into that. So what I did was, to put it there, put a washi tape in here, and then I run it through my die cutting machine. Okay, I run it through my die cutting machine like so. Okay, of course I sandwich that, run it through, and eventually this is what I got. Look. Ta-da! It's now detailed, right? So there are now stitches, right, around my awesome strip that Kendra gave me, okay, as part of my mystery kit. Hold on. Let's let the camera refocus. Okay, there you go. See? There you go. And then it also came with this 2 strips of double-sided pattern paper. Again, of the same size. So I was like, how am I going to use you? Right? So I did this, did that. And then eventually, again, I looked at my dice. And I realized that, ooh, I can actually turn them, okay, and cut out, a tape flag like this onto these 2 pattern papers, right? So that's what I'm going to do in a little bit. But then I said, okay, this is green and blue, but that's all the colors. I said, I feel I need a little bit more of a break from the blue, right? So again, I added, okay, I got my, scraps of yellow paper, and I run it through, okay, my Card Cut Essential dies again, just a strip, And you will see that this is how I actually got this. Okay, so if you will see this one and this one, okay, so we'll actually, if you put a paper, will give you this. Okay, and after die cutting, it will give you this. Okay, so like two chevron-like or banner-like borders that you can put onto the side of this awesome strip. It's exactly the same height and size because, again, Kendra has thought about this as a awesome add-on if you want to your card Kendra's card challenges, right? So there you go. Okay, so that's what's gonna look like. And then, as I mentioned, this came with this ephemera. This is an ephemera. It's not stamped. It's a medium-sized ephemera of a starfish on an anchor. Okay, and then this awesome sentiment that says thanks for all your kelp. Right? So I said, this is nice together, right? But, okay, so how am I gonna put that? Okay, so this one, the sentiment, okay, I want to cut it, but then, so what I did was, okay, I cut this from, okay, again, this, got a strip of yellow paper, cut that thing from here, just that. Okay, so the thing is, with this die, you don't always need to start with the 6x6. Get your scraps. You only want this square, put that on there. How about this one? You only want that one, put that on there one. Right? So it's like that. But then look at this. So this is too big for that. Right? But if you want it to be like that, fine. But I don't want. Okay, I want it to be nearer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. Okay, but then I still want that part. So I'm going to make it smaller. Okay, I'm going to put it like so. And you won't know because I'm going to put it on top. But I still get that detail on the border at the end. Okay, that's why I cut it and I put it like that. So that I can still have that, but still have my detail at the end. Right, like so. And I will put it in later here. And then I will put my anchor. Like so. And then put my awesome flags over here and over there. Okay. So basically that is the plan, my friends. Okay. So now let's die cut this too. Okay. So as I'm die cutting this too. Okay. Let's check the chat again. And let's say hi again too. Okay. Must have been another Vicky. Were you not there this morning in Lynn's live? Vicky? How many I know we have a lot of Linda. We have a lot of Susan, right? So Vicky, we do have a lot of Vickies as well. I just put together Kendra's awesome color wheels last night. Such a good tool. Awesome, right? Kendra is so brilliant, right? Hi, Dana. Thank you so much for the kind word, my friend. Beautiful pattern paper. I love it, right, Wims? Again, if you're interested, this is actually, okay, a card making sampler kit, okay, that Ken just sent me as part of the perks of being an all-access patron. So I get this on a monthly basis, and if you scan the QR code that comes with the kit, you will see what's inside, right? So where did Kendra get all of the papers and all the stuff? So mine for this one is the Ocean Life Mystery Cardmaking Kit Sampler. So you will see, okay, the different papers that are actually, inside. Okay, so there you have the Ocean Life it came from the 6x6 paper pad. Okay, Galaxy Sticky Gems, Ocean Animal Dies, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I will just die cut this one, my friends. Let me see. I think I want this side and I want that side. Okay, and I will just get my washi. Okay, so that they will not move when I die cut them. Okay, and I want to, so that I can still use okay, the part that is left. So I am also, arranging it in a way that I can still use the so-called negative of this one. So I'll just, you know, um, put it onto my die cutting, okay, platform, and I will just die cut away in a little bit. I'll just backstab. Whoops! Ooh, all my things fell. Oh my goodness. That is not good, B-boy. You're gonna kill me. My son is gonna kill me. He actually separated all of those into different colors. Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me, guys. It fell. And now they're like all over the place. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh my. B-boy, I'm so sorry. Look what happened, guys. Look. It's like, oh my gosh, my son's gonna kill me. Okay, I'll just put it over there. I'm not gonna touch that. Okay. All right. So this is now what I have. Okay. And look, you can still use this, right? So you have to always be like intentional so that you can get the most out of, especially when the cardstocks are, pattern papers are very nice because it's double sided, right? So there you go. If you can see, I can still use this and I can still use this, right? So I'll just set that aside. Okay, I'm so sorry. My son is gonna kill me, guys. Promise. It's gonna be, Mom, what did you do? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I have to explain to B-Boy later what happened. All right, so it's gonna be okay. So like that. Okay, let me see. Let's just assemble this first so it's easier to actually, navigate through the chaos that I have made upon myself in creating these cards. So again, I am using the mystery card making kit that I got from Kendra. Again, as part of as a perk, okay, for being part of her Patreon under the All Access Pass. Okay, for Cards by Kendra. Okay, that is one way for us to be able to keep, Kendra's Card Challenge free for everyone. Okay, if we become part of Kendra's Patreon. Okay, so you can have several tiers to become a member, from a $2 tier to a $25 all access VIP membership, which gives you not just a card making sampler kit, but an actual card making kit, sometimes even with stamps and dies, right? So there you go. Okay, and I'm gonna put in this other, okay, chevron like banner. Again, this is I made from the Card Cut Essentials die. Okay, so I just added this from a scrap paper. I'm sure you all have a ton of scrap papers as well. And the thing is, I found that, oh my goodness, this Card Cut Essential dies of Kendra, you can use even with your scraps. You don't need to use 6x6 pattern paper. Okay, you can actually use the smaller ones if you want. Okay, so I want to make sure that this detail, that detail, and this detail of the other card will be seen. So I'm going to make sure that, okay, this one will adhere to that one in a way. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, and then where I glued them together will no longer be seen because it will be covered by this actual sentiment strip. I actually wanted to cut it earlier on, but then decided no, I think it's better if it's like the same size, so it acts as like a border, okay, onto that one. And now let me, okay, determine how I want to put these strips. There you go. Okay, so I want it to be like so. There you go. And then I will put the anchor on top. See? So you have like the depth, okay, and the interest, the added interest from, again, this used to be just strips, right? They're the same length and size of strip. I just use, this two dies from the Card Cut Essential dies to turn them into different um, sentiment strips that actually makes it, a little bit different. Okay, where is my, there you go. Oh, here. Okay, my foam tape. Okay. Let's see if I want it to be raised or not. Let's check. All right. So let me see. I'm sorry. Susan. Okay. There's only one Susan. And it's Susan Trumper. All right. Got that. Susan. Been there, done that. Is the chat room still waking up? I do focus on my chat. Oh my gosh. All right, there you go. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my son when he wakes up tomorrow and he sees that. B-boy, can you help mommy fix this again? It's like, I already know what it's going to say. Mom! I made it as an activity for our homeschool. I homeschool my son. And I said, okay, I think we did this like 2 months ago. Okay, I said B-boy. That's the name my that's like his what do you call that? Nickname. Okay, his name is really Jose Luis. I said, B-boy, can you help mommy? Can we fix this? Separate the yellow from the green, from the dark yellow to the pink to the blue. And it took him one whole day to do that. And I just push it out and it went on the floor. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so again, there's too much white, right? So on this one. So just like what I did earlier on. Okay, so we will fussy cut this one. All right. So I will fussy cut this one. Okay, so I'm not sure. I know that some of us in the community do not like fuzzy cutting, but there are those who actually love to fuzzy cut. So again, as I mentioned in the past, if you're not able to be there, the reason I love fuzzy cutting is I didn't have any choice. I don't have a brother's scan and cut. Okay, so if I do want to fussy cut anything, I have to do it manually, right? So that's how eventually I realized, just like what Vicky said, right, in the chat earlier on, that it is actually a very relaxing activity because you are so focused on it that whatever it is that's bothering you for the day or for that moment, somehow because you need to focus, you forget, and then it's like now you can reboot, right? So if you started your day or if there's some worries that you're facing through right now, somehow it's gone because you just had to change the feeling or the atmosphere. And fuzzy cutting for me is a mindfulness kind of activity as well. So it doesn't stress me out really, but then again, there are people who really find it very stressful, okay, to do fuzzy cutting, and I absolutely understand that. Like, others find coloring relaxing, but for me, coloring is stressful. All right, because I'm so bad at mixing colors. I mean, I think I've gained a little bit. I've become better a little because of attending Meg's class. By the way, there's a coloring class coming up with Meg and Lynn. Okay, and I think they're going to do this flora coloring. Meg actually drew a very nice fairy she called Flora, which you can either get colored in or as a line art that you can color yourself. Okay, there you go. So you see, right? So just a little bit more white. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay, I try to remove as many of those white background as I can. Oh, I hope I don't break the edge of this anchor because it's so detailed. There you go. Okay, it's okay. No, I think this one I can still remove. Okay. No, I might. We'll see. I still can. There you go, guys. I could still go inside and then around the arms of that starfish. Okay. Come on, white. Get out. There you go. There you go. Now we have our awesome anchor. Okay, and then I can put the anchor on top of that one. Isn't that nicer than having that white background around it? Okay, that's why I like the fussy cut. Because, okay, I need the very thin, hold on. The very thin. Where is it? Okay, there you go. I'm trying not to step on any of those faux gems that are scattered on the floor. My gosh, they're all scattered on the floor, guys. It's literally, I have to like tippy toes. They're scattered everywhere. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now I'll just remove the release tape from that one. All right. Okay, I hope that everybody is having a great, wonderful morning or evening. And again, I would like to thank you so much for joining me tonight. Okay, in putting together, the cards that I have based on the mystery card making kit that I got from Kendra. Okay, and of course, it needs a panel. It needs a card panel, right? Okay, so there's an excess. Okay, from that part. Okay, so. Oh no, I hear my son coming into the room. Gosh. He's not gonna be upset, but he's gonna be, Mom, what have you done? Right? And of course, since again, this is sea life, and this one I did, accidentally nudge off the table. So I can still, put a little bit of like double up on those supposedly bubbles from the fish. Okay, the thing is, I ran out of the smaller clear bubbles. Okay, so that's why it's nicer if you have the small, the big. These are more or less always almost all the same sizes. It's nicer if you have the smaller, small, big, medium. It looks as if the bubbles are getting bigger, right? But then I don't have any more. Let me see. Let's try. It's all the same size already. Yeah, I don't have. All right, so there you go. Okay, so let's just make it into three. There you go. Right, maybe one on top and then one over here. Okay, so maybe over there. So one on top. Okay, I'm just using my fingers because my gem picker somehow has lost its stickiness and it doesn't want to stick onto the gems. It keeps on falling, right? So I'm just gonna use my fingers and just do it like so. All right, there you go. Okay, oops, dirty. Thanks for all your help. You see the detail and the layering that we have done here, right? So there you go. There's the bubbles and stuff. Okay, so let me just put this so that we can show all our 4 cards that we created today. Okay, you guys are super awesome for staying, and you guys are still here. And Vicky had to leave. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, there you go. I'm still working on my morning coffee, said Susan. Me too, Susan. Yes, it's pretty early for you guys, right? So 10, 9, something like that. Brian! Hello, Brian. Okay. Whoop. Okay, hold on. Okay, there goes Brian. Everybody saying good morning to Brian. Yes, Brian is B&D Crafts and more. There you go. Jaden, hi Jaden. Hello, love the under the sea themes. Thank you so much, Jaden. Again, this is part of the mystery card making kit sampler that I got as part of the perks of being an all access patron of Kendra. Okay, our cards by Kendra. Shh, Brian, I think the chat room is still sleeping. I also hate seeing white on ephemera and stickers, so I fussy cut them too, right? Right, Wims? The thing is, I hate fussy cutting. So which one do you hate more? The white background or fussy cutting? So I think it's the white background. That's why Wims actually can fussy cut. It's just not her favorite, but she does it really well. Don't do well with fussy cutting. Yes, I understand. Not a lot of people actually like. As I said, I only began to love it because I had no choice. Since I don't have, a brother's Kun and Cat, I had to eventually do all my fuzzy cutting manually. Eventually, I learned to love it. So now, that's why up to now I don't have I don't have a brother's Kun and Cat. I'm getting better at the fuzzy cutting. See, Susan, if only my eyes would go up. I have the same issue, Susan. So that's why I have that special, like magnifying glass that when I really need to do those very detailed ones, I have to use them. Oh, and the tremors. Okay, I feel you, my friend. So that's why I cannot like do fussy cutting continuously. If I need to fussy cut a lot, I have to rest as well. I feel your issue, my friend. Is the anchor in the paper pack? Yes. That is the only ephemera in this paper pack that I got. Yes. The others are all sentiments. Sorry if someone already asked. No, Dana. Nobody asked. Nobody. So that was okay. I have to run. Bye, Vicky. Yes, have a great day, my friend. Yes, I'm working on KCC15. Yay! It's only taking me 3 months to finish. Woohoo! High five, Susan. And it's just perfect because every quarter, every Candace Card Challenge is 1 quarter. So that's 3 months. And who knows, Susan, we might still get to be the great or the biggest winner, right? On the last raffle that Kendra is going to do on... for September, it's gonna be in October. Yes, love the rick-rack edging. Absolutely. Oh yes, that's what you call it. Yes, the rick-rack. That's why we have those rick-rack ribbons. Thank you. Thank you. I actually, refer to them as like chevron-like edges, but they're actually rickrack. Yes, I remember those ribbons that I have, this shape like this. They're called rickrack. Thank you, Susan. Whew. Okay, I haven't heard that word for a very, very long time. 10:30 a.m. for me, said Susan. And we have Lynn. Hello, hello, Lynn. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Yes, I was telling them about our mystery box, right? So Lynn actually created a new shorts about it, and you can see a little bit of a sneak peek. Okay, again, as I mentioned, the mystery boxes are all different, right? So there you go. Hello, Dawn. Oh, Dawn is here. Oh, there. Hi, Dawn. Yes. Again, by the way, guys. Okay, if for those who have forgotten or missed it, it was Dawn's birthday yesterday, right? So I was like watching for her to go live this morning so I can like greet her. So happy birthday! Happy birthday, Dawn. Let me see. We need to give her balloons. Happy birthday, Dawn. There you go. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. There you go. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping by and always being here. Just waking up. Oh. Wrong scene. Okay. Here. Just waking up, said Lynn. I may be super late. Overslept today. It's okay. You deserve to oversleep, guys. Okay, Dawn, because it is indeed your birthday and the balloons won't stop falling. Okay, because it's your birthday. There you go. See, it really won't stop falling. We have unlimited balloons today. Happy birthday, Dawn. Yes, happy belated birthday, Dawn. There you go. Happy birthday, Dawn, from all of us. Okay, so let's now stop the balloons. All right, so again, let's go have okay, look back onto the cards that we created today. Again, this is for the September mystery card making kit sent over by Kendra. As you can see, even though they have been sent to me already pre-cut, I still was able to use the card cut essential dies, with those strips of paper to add the detail of the stitch borders, and at the same time, thank you, Susan, for the word, to create some amazing borders like the rickracks to add on to the the card samplers that the card kit samplers that I got, right? Again, these two were just strips of paper. Then what I did was to actually get two of again the dies from the card cut essentials and then turn them into tape like a board, strips like this. This one is very big. It's huge, right? It's like this long originally, but what I did was to die cut it from there, cut it into half, overlap, so it's now shorter, right? So that is card number 1. Let's refocus. And this is that was card number 2, and this is card number 1. Okay, so again, just added this circle, die cut circle from the card cut essentials die again, and this strip. Everything else was from the mystery card sampler. There you go. Awesome, right? There you go. So these are again from this kit. So this kit is the Ocean Life from Pink and Main Ocean Life Mystery Card Making Kit sampler, and the previous one is actually from the Hello Fall Mystery Card Making Kit. And again, these are the cards that we created from that one. Where are they? Oh, they're in the other. This one. So this was the first one. As you can see, I turned one of the pattern papers into 3 squares like that. And by doing so, we added those stitch borders on the sides and to separate it from the strip, which also I run through again. The dies, it was already cut like that. I run it through here so that I can add those stitch borders onto the sides to create the yellow ones, to create a break onto the pattern, so they're not pattern on pattern, right? And then just added the sentiment: thankful, grateful, and blessed. And the second one from this one is this kit. Again, this ribbon came with the kit, so I showed you how I actually adhere ribbon, okay, with the double-sided tape. Okay, so pretending that it's actually all around when in fact it's just, tuck into that one. Okay, these two are actually part of the kit that Kendra sent. Okay, this one used to be very, very white, so I just added mustard seed distress oxide. Okay, and added it using this very, very cute, pouncer. Okay, to not make it really so white. Okay, and then just added some faux gems onto that one. So these are the 4 cards that we did today. So that one, okay, this one, and this one. So again, this is for the month of September and August because they came like 2 weeks apart. So I decided to actually create them both today. All right, so there you go. Let's go back to the chat again. Purple balloons. Perfect. Hey, Don, happy birthday from Gas. Yes, Gas, I think, is just waking up from, his much needed rest. Sleep all day is Gas's motto for today, probably. Gas, are you going live later or tomorrow? Okay, let me see. Let me check. Okay, hopefully I can actually, be there today. Thank you, Gaz. There you go. And so that is it, my friends, for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And for those who are in the Philippines, okay, I will be hosting a live sale on Shopee. It's going to be my first time on that platform on Monday, and I will put an announcement later on. So please, if you will be there, I would love for you to be there. I would love to see you in the comments, and yes, please, let's share it. I'm going to be hosting that live. It's a paper sale, right? So it's a live selling opportunity and event. Okay, there are lots of discounts and sale happening on this coming Monday. Okay, I cannot yet tell you from what company but definitely it's gonna be 6 p.m. on Shopee. Okay, I'm not sure if Shopee can be seen. So it's like Amazon Live, guys. So for those who are in the US, something like Amazon Live, which I actually have done several times also. If you have not seen my Amazon shop, it's Mommy Guide Inc. And you can watch, I think I have 3 or 4 videos there of live streams where I did, showcase some of my crafty stuff on that show and some of my tech stuff as well. There you go. Thank you so much again, Susan, the only Susan. All right. And thank you, Mommy Lala from Wims. B-Boy, I'm sorry. Did you see?
Yeah, I saw.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'll help you, promise. Okay, my son already saw the mess that I created. Very cute. Thank you, Dana. And hola, Victor. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. Victor is my dear tech friend who always helps Mommy Guide Inc. every time I do have a tech issue. There you go. Thanks, Dana. And with that, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the week. And I hope to see you again all on Saturday for another Crafty Nights here at Mommy Guide Inc. And let's dance this live out. Don't forget to like and please do share if you want or if you can. Bye!
I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now.